On the field with Ledyard coach Bill Glenney, and let's start with, did you see that coming?
Oh, absolutely not. No, coming into today, I figured this would be a low-scoring affair. Maybe a couple of goals total, and to see that there was 8 on the board to me is shocking. Honestly, just shocking.
So many storylines both before and during the game. Obviously, on their end, the great Sam Montalto not playing in the game, which I'm sure changes, how you approach things. But your dynamic duo, talk a little bit about the play of Damon and Nick, and then the players around them that really seem to step up with them kind of leading the way with the attention of Stonington.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, them not having Sam is a huge loss, and I don't know, it is what it is. I'm sure he'll be back when we play them again. Nick and Damon do what they're going to do, and I've talked about it with our kids, especially guys like Ben Fieldson, Tyler LaPearl, Peyton Luther, Sebi Fieldson. Those 2 guys are going to do what they do, but the success of our season is really going to depend on how those 4 help them offensively. And our back line did a tremendous job today. Cam Reynolds played fantastic. Nate Vidal, Chris Washington, and Sam Hopkins for his first high school game to go against Stonington. I thought they did just an outstanding job across the board.
Let's talk a little bit about that, because not only did you have some youth in the back line, you started a freshman goalkeeper, which is really unusual for a team that's looking to compete at the level you're looking to compete at. Evaluate his first effort, and then talk about a little more about what that back line did to help him in his first varsity start.
Yeah, I mean, it's certainly hey, freshman, here you go, jump right in the deep end against one of the best teams in the state and the premier program in our league. It was a difficult decision. I've got a junior and I got a freshman, and I've spent 2 weeks watching them. And Aiden Acor, who's our junior, does a fantastic job for us. And I just made the decision, really today, that I was going to go with Paulo in goal. And I think the first goal, you could tell he was a little nervous, but his back 4 does such a good job in front of him. I was shocked how well they played today, and if they can do that all year, I think we can have a really good season.
And that's my last question for you is, this game in many ways is the culmination for a lot of these guys. They finally slayed the dragon that has been eluding them for 4 years. But your season starts with the next game and then the next game after that. And so for you to become the program you want to be, how do you transition them from the biggest win I think that they might think they've had to the consistency over the long haul for the season?
Oh, that's what we talked about just now. This is a big win, obviously this is their first win, the senior class's first win over Stonington. And I specifically said, listen, we can't sit down and just go, okay, good, we beat Stonington, the rest is just going to happen. We have Lyman on Saturday night at Lyman. So, short turnaround. Tomorrow's going to be a nice, quick little easy practice for kind of a little recovery and get some touches. But, you can't let a good win like this go by the wayside if you show up on Saturday night and lay an egg.
Well, 6-2, I mean, you couldn't have asked for a better start. You're out of the gates quick. One thing you want to see improved on going into Game 2?
I think just some decision-making with our one and two touch passing. I think early in the game, and I brought it up at halftime, I thought we were trying to be a little bit too quick with the ball. And when you get in conditions on turf, especially with the rain, you got to slow it down just a half step. Otherwise, you're going to put balls in position with your teammates. It's just not going to be successful. So, obviously we need to get better, and our goal is to be playing at our peak come, November 1st for the, state tournament and for the ECC tournament.
Well, they're going to have to go through Stonington a couple more times. It's probably the premier game in the conference, but lots of other teams now taking notice. A 6-2 Ledyard victory here at Stonington. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.